Welcome, everybody. So, today I want to talk a little bit about Heavenly. This is in Lake Tahoe. So, I got the fortune of skiing there last year for the first time, although I only had basically a half day to be there. I had very little time. So, I didn't get to ski the whole mountain, but I did the best I could to get to know the mountain and to ski. What I was really interested is in the beauty because I saw these amazing pictures of Lake Tahoe, and I had to go there. So just some directions. If you're going from San Francisco, it's a 3 hour, 17 minute or whatever drive, around three something up to four. I um I took, of course, this route here, which can be a little hairy. There's some parts where you're really high up and right on the edge of these cliffs. So if you don't like heights, I'd probably take one of the other routes, maybe 80 or something like that. I'm not so sure how that one goes, but that was an interesting drive. It's about an hour from Reno. I mean, that might be a better way to go. So that's a little bit about where it's located. It's interesting on the drive there. There were a lot of trees that were burned because of the massive forest fires they had. So you could see the damage from that. I would truly enjoyed that drive up there, though. Just one point before we go on, I asked you to subscribe to my channel so I can continue making content like this. No charge for subscribing. It's free, absolutely free, and I don't harass you in any way with any kind of content. It's just something that allows me to keep on making good videos for you. All right, so let's take a look at the trail map here. So this is an epic resort, from which means it's a Vail resort. So where I parked when I came here was at the main 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 lodge area. Let me see where that is. It's right here. I believe this is it. Let's see. Uh, which, yeah, I believe that it's kind of hard to tell from this one, but I believe this is the lodge I parked at right here. Yep. Yeah. So you're basically, oh no, actually it's down here. Sorry. Here it is right here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're basically in the main area of of Lake Tahoe. I mean, there's a lift that's in the middle of all these shops. There's good parking there. It wasn't honestly wasn't that expensive to park. I mean, you have to pay for parking. You're not gonna there may be free parking areas somewhere, but that to me, it's not worth it, especially if you have very little time to be somewhere. I was trying to choose where I wanted to park and go, but I decided to take the gondola up. It seems like there was another area here that I drove to, which may be. I think here actually you don't have to pay to park. Yeah, you didn't have to pay to park here, and probably the wise people who are there all the time would park here and then take the tram up and then work their way around the mountain. And if I had more time, I would have done that. I mean, I was like thinking about it. I said probably should do that, but I was just getting I had a limited amount of time, so I ended up paying parking in an underground garage, in a covered garage, which was good. Took the gondola up. The gondola has its own little stop point here for people who just want to view, and I think you have to pay a lot though for that. It's expensive if you just want to take a view of the lake. And it's worth it though. I mean, if you've never seen Lake Tahoe, it's just spectacular. Down here at the top of the lift, you have, excuse me, of the gondola, you have a lot of activities, including a tubing park. You have a learning area. It's beautiful. Who wouldn't want to learn there? I mean, I've got some spectacular photos. I'll share them with you in a second from the area. But what I did was I took the California Trail down, and I really was intrigued by this area right here, just from looking at other videos from other YouTube producers. Tea here in the morning. Some YouTube producers, and this ridge run was like everybody said, this is the run to go on, and it did not disappoint. One thing that I wasn't expecting was I took Liz's run. My sister's name's Elizabeth, so I said, I got to do Liz's run. It was really icy. I was like shocked. How could it be icy? This is California. That's what I was thinking. This isn't the East Coast, but but it was only that trail was really icy. I had no idea why. But I did go on Ridge Run, and oh my God, it's a you could probably have an accident just looking out instead of watching where you're skiing. It was so beautiful. Yeah, I was able to go down there. This is actually an easier area in my way to ski because there's not as many people. I think most people usually tend to concentrate on the places where they get off of their lifts and just stay around. And that's makes sense, right? But I decided I'm going to just go here. It looked gorgeous, and again, like it did not disappoint. So I stayed there for a little bit. Then afterwards, I took the Skyline Trail. The Skyline Trail is actually nice. You never know what to expect when you have these like catwalk type trails, but it was wide and not intimidating. Like say if you're a snowbird, the cat track is like intimidating. I took Skyline all the way down to here, and then I spent time in this area. Again, you have the California Trail here, but there's a lot more to do around this area. There's some really good areas to do some cruising and to, work on carving and stuff like that. So that was fun. And then I also was able to go on this. I wanted to do this Olympic downhill run. That was fun. Went all the way down to this area here. So, I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed also, there's like a border between Nevada and I don't know exactly where it is between Nevada and California, which is kind of cool when you're skiing. I like seeing those state borders. There's also one that we had in uh, in Canada too, and we were skiing up there too at Band of Sunshine, a border between the different regions. So I'll just show you oops, some pictures from my that I saved from here. Let's see. Now this is going down on the gondola, so that's why there's a little fuzzy. Coming back down when I was done. So you can see the lake is just spectacular. Oh, again, these are from the gondola, my faction skis. And then I'll have some other ones. Oh, yeah, it's funny because I have these little tracks for walking, my ski boots, and I've left them everywhere when I go skiing, and nobody's ever stolen them. I guess they're not that people probably don't know what they are, but they're so handy when you have to walk a lot. And it makes life more comfortable. Look at that. This was in March too, so this was later March, like the end of March. I mean, the snow coverage was great. The conditions were nice. It's me there. Temperatures were nice. Somebody was nice to take my picture. Some random couple we exchanged. I'll take yours, you take mine. Look at that lake. I mean, you can't get better than that. Look at that. Oh my God. Yeah, this is from the trail I mentioned. What did I call it? Let's see, it was the Ridge Run. Yeah, it was from the Ridge Run. So I tell you, Ridge Run is like, geez. I mean, look how wide that is. That area is so wide. You can cruise and cruise to your heart. You can make long radius turns. Well, here's a Welcome to California sign for at 49 or yeah, that's a nice little outdoor area to eat the sky deck. I was down over, I think it's right here. The sky deck it might be right here. Yeah, here it is. Where the sky deck was. So this place is a winner. I mean, you got to go there. Put it on your bucket list to see it. And I'm sure you could go to Palisades, Tahoe, and I don't know. I haven't been to there yet. I might go there this year and see what the difference is. In terms of lift ticket prices, I was just cruising the lift ticket prices. Again, if you're an Epic Pass holder, I mean, I can't imagine not wanting to get a pass these days because, I mean, the prices are so high. Like, say, if you want to ski, I don't know, let's see, Friday. So I mean Saturday. I put a weekend up. You're talking about $217. Maybe a middle week they might be cheaper. Let's see. It's like gambling. The casino a little bit cheaper, right? So it's definitely worth the trip. So I would strongly recommend going to Heavenly, and it is heavenly indeed. You'll enjoy yourself. Find a place to stay in town. You can get the motels. I stayed at a little crappy motel because I was only going to be there for a quick stay. The night before I got there, stayed at the motel, skied, the morning, and I had to leave by like I think I had to leave like a 1 o'clock or something like that. So I didn't get to ski as much as I wanted to, but it's worth it. All right, thank you everybody, and have a wonderful day. Go skiing.